Hello artists, and welcome back to doing some art. We are celebrating Black History Month. I know I did a little late this year, but it's so important that I definitely wanted to make sure I included before February is over. I hope you enjoyed learning about our artist, Alma Woodsey Thomas, and I hope you enjoy the lesson. So, let me see what it said. So, since Alma Thomas was best known for very colorful abstract paintings, that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to do two different types. I'm going to do the circular one and then the line one, the vertical, horizontal lines. So, and you can decide which one you want to do. You can watch my video and then go back and then decide, or it's up to you. Of course, if you don't have paint, you can do this with marker. You just want to use some thicker marker or some crayons, and you're going to need to make it a little thicker. But if you could find some paint, and your parents could find you some paint, that'd be great. If you look, I just have red, blue, and yellow. If I wanted to use other colors, those are my primary colors. I can mix to get my secondary colors. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to mix red and yellow to get orange, red and blue to get purple, and blue and yellow to get green. So I'm going to pause the video and do that real quick. All right, guys, I have my paint mixed, and now I'm ready to paint. So I just have paper. So you need one sheet of white paper. I have some paper towels here. I'm using acrylic paint, which is already wet, so I don't want to get my paintbrush too wet. So I have some paper towels here, just in case I need to dab my paintbrush. And I'm gonna start with the circular one. So I have a circle to start. If you want to do the circle one, I think that one's really cool. Just get any circle in your house. It could be a cup, a bowl. Just don't make it too big. All right, I have some kiddos at my door. Let me stop real quick. All right, guys, here we go. So take your cup. You can put anywhere on your, oh, look, it might have paint on it. Give me 1 second. Let me turn my over. You can put it anywhere on your paper. It could be in the corner. It could be in the middle. I like mine a little off-centered, so I'm going to put mine over here. You probably don't want to do it too heavy, nice and light circle, because we don't want to see it after we paint. All right, and then you're going to decide what color you want. Since I made my line a little darker, I'm going to use a dark color, so I'm going to pick blue. Alma liked to use light, nice, bright, bold colors, but she also used simple colors. She didn't use a lot of colors that were blended. I know all my art students love to mix colors. She used just like the primary and the secondary colors, and not even the tertiary colors when she made her paintings, for most of her paintings. All right, so you're just gonna paint in, or if you're using markers or crayons, you're just gonna color in your circle. I'm doing mine a little bit faster just so you guys can see it. If you have paint that's already mixed, you could use that too. You don't have to mix the colors, but it's always fun to make our own colors, even if it's just the secondary ones. All right. Of course, if you have watercolors, you could use watercolors too. It's just not going to be as bold. You have to use lots of water, and the only thing with using lots of water, it could run a little bit. So acrylic, that paint, or tempera paint would be better for this one. And I'm doing the same lesson for all grade levels. So if you have younger siblings, you guys could work on it together. All right. All right, now once you have your circle, what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint around it. We're gonna keep painting that circular pattern around it, and we're gonna leave spaces. So watch, you're gonna pick one color. You don't want a blue because we just used blue. So I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna go like kind of the opposite. The opposite of blue is orange, so I'm gonna do orange. Now my paintbrush is a good one for this. It's kind of square, so it makes kind of square lines. So we're gonna go around the blue circle with a pattern. You want to try to make them about the same size all the way around. See how you can use marker for this? Painting is always so relaxing for me. Hope you guys find that too. All right, now once you get one circle, rinse off your paintbrush, and then you want to pick another color. I want mine to be, oh, I got some paint, there we go. I want mine to be a different too. I don't want it to be too similar. So I'm gonna go, I think, to green. I think that would be the good next color. And you want to keep the pattern the same, so we're just going to go. You're just going to continue this all the way around. Now it's not going to fully line up because the size of the circle keeps getting bigger and bigger. And try your best to keep you steady. Don't put your hand in your paint and just go all the way around your circle. Maybe I don't have to dip my paintbrush as much. I just want to make sure I have enough paint. All right. I think I'll make this one longer and this one longer. There we go. All right, and you're going to keep doing that till your whole paint, whole paper is filled all the way around. Once I run out of room, like here, I just got to keep going this way, and you want to try to keep them the same thickness. All right, that's one way. And the other way is just doing vertical lines or horizontal lines, depending on how you hold your paper. If you want to do it this way or this way. I think I'm going to hold my paper horizontal, so I'm going to do vertical lines. So this time, you don't need any circle, and you're just going to do any colors you want. So maybe I'll start with some purple here. Right? And you're just going to make your lines. Now she's an abstract painter, so that just meant she didn't really paint anything specific. She didn't paint a sunset or a landscape or a portrait. She didn't paint a person. She didn't paint animals. She just painted with the color, her pattern, and her lines. So maybe this is something that you want to do. I'm going to switch it up this time to make it a little more interesting. But again, it's the same thing. You're just doing the color, spacing it out, and going across your paper. Maybe you want to do the same color on the other side. You could decide what kind of pattern you want to do. And you just keep going. Maybe I'll try some yellow. Let me see how yellow looks with that. Hope I need to wash my papers a little bit more. That's what I get for rushing, huh? So you have 30 minutes. I want you to take your time today, okay? All right. Maybe some orange next. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of Alma's beautiful work. Maybe I'll do an orange on this side now. Now, see how the yellow kind of stands out a little bit more? You're more than welcome to do that now. Develop your own pattern, your own balance on your paper. All right, well, I'm going to finish on my two artworks, so hopefully at the end of the video, you can see them. All right, bye, guys. All right, guys, there's my final products. The last thing I have to do is wait till they dry and then sign them. You should always sign your art right at the end. I hope you enjoyed learning more about a new artist. This is an artist that I never knew before this week when I started researching her. So it's always cool to learn about different types of art. Hope you guys had fun. Bye.